Spring brings a botanical feast for the eyes to the Arvada Center galleries. The exhibition, called Heidi Jung, Black and White, features an artist who got her start here at the center back in 1989 as a student participating in the annual Jefferson Foundation High School art exhibition. Now she returns as a professional with a solo exhibition.
The fact that they're starting to do these alumni shows, I think, is really wonderful to show how many people had their start at the Arvada Center and are still thriving working artists in the Denver metro area.
Nature inspires her art, created mostly with black ink on vellum.
And then I've, over the last few years, decided to focus on botanicals that are sort of on their way out in life rather than on their way in. So not the perfect, pretty flowers you might think of, but things that might be past their prime.
But Heidi Jung's career seems to be very much in its prime. She creates most of her work at the Ironton Studios in the River North Arts District in Denver.
And I've had this studio for 10 years, and it's tiny. It's absolutely itty-bitty. I think it's 100 and something square feet. But it's just my perfect little sanctuary to get away and close the door, and I know that when I'm here, this is, you know, I don't have any other things pulling at me.
Her small and cozy studio has produced big results. Her works hang in some prestigious homes.
I'm in the collection of Prince Bandar of Saudi Arabia up in Aspen, his home up in Aspen, through a designer that commissioned me to do some work for his home up there. And then also I have a few pieces in Kelsey Grammer's home up in Vail, Colorado. So yeah, a couple of nice, notable collections.
But it's always nice to be back where you started, says Jung.
Working at the Arvada Center is the largest body of work that I've ever created. And so starting there when I think I was 15 years old is pretty amazing. It's such an honor.
You can see Jung's work from April 5th through May 5th in the upper gallery of the Arvada Center. In the theater gallery, a solo teacher exhibition titled Scot Odendahl on the Roadside captures a bit of Americana.
I think the one thing that people will really see when they first see my work is that it's something that they probably recognize, especially if they're around Colorado and Kansas, and a lot of road trips that I've taken, they might have actually seen these signs.
Odendahl is a graphic design instructor at Warren Tech. He's a self-described font nerd who appreciates studying fonts and how they're used.
I kind of work with typography and old signs and take those signs and kind of simplify them to those basic elements, and then the basic typography too, to kind of force people to kind of look at the things that, you know, I kind of want them to see too.
His creations begin with a road trip and a photograph of an eye-catching sign. He then manipulates the image in the computer before using screen printing techniques to enhance the parts of the design he wants viewers to notice.
And then I'll separate those shapes and forms into however many colors that I'm going to screen print. I'll print those out on a transparency, and then I'll burn and create my screens.
Being selected for the solo teacher show of this year's Jefferson Foundation High School Art Exhibition is an exciting step.
It's been a lot of fun too, and I've been able to stretch myself and do more things and create bigger things too, and really kind of grow a little bit more of an artist from doing this too.
You can view Scot's work from April 12th through May 12th in the Theater Gallery at the Arvada Center. While you're there, check out the 42nd Annual Jefferson County Foundation High School Art Exhibition in the main gallery, also on display April 12th through May 12th.